welcome to the channel. And once again, truck is dirty. Shocker, I know, because it's clean all the time. Let's be honest, my driveway is awesome. So yeah, anyway, it could be washed again. I've done it the past 2 weeks, 2 weekends. I'm getting kind of tired of it. But anyway, so I know I spoke about doing the carbon fiber outer ring here of the fuel door, and I really do still like that idea. I do still want to do it. So I did find some carbon fiber spare pieces that I had. Were they big enough? No, of course not. So unfortunately I can't do that unless I have some more laying around somewhere else. Either way, I'm sure you guys have been wondering where the Cobalt has been, because I haven't done any videos on it recently. So here it is. Obviously I still have it. Basically what I've been doing with this is I've been doing a lot of research, been searching parts, been just looking up stuff non-stop on this car, and it's very time consuming with everything and doing what I have to do with it. But there's definitely going to be some huge changes for this car. I'm going to say probably within the next few weeks. I don't think it's going to be a month, but I will be starting to order the first big components and big parts of it within the next few weeks. Basically, the only thing that I've really done so far is inside here. This was obviously just a big hole before, and the guy I bought it from had this in the car, so it was just in the back. So I figured out how to wire it in. I got that to work, so at least I can drive it with music. So with that being said, I haven't drove this car in probably, I'm gonna say maybe a week, 2 weeks now. And the reason being is there was a tune on this car before, and this car had a conservative tune, I guess, from HP tuners. And needless to say, it was running as rich as it could ever possibly run. There's a whole bunch of stuff with it. If you guys watched the other video where I did the O2 sensor, or went to replace the O2 sensor, and it was a wideband. Well, that's not even hooked up. I found the plugs and everything for that in the midst of looking in the engine bay for like a half hour trying to find what these people did. Anyway, it's besides the point, but I did find those and everything. So either way, with everything that I'm going to be doing with this, I wanted to have it basically put back to stock, because I'm going to be doing my own build with this, obviously. So I want to put it back to stock, and I want to have it start from scratch, so I don't have to mess with the tune, and I don't have the tuner. So I took it to my local Chevy dealer and had them reflash the computer to put it back to stock and everything, stock software and everything like that. So basically when I get my other components and the build starts and everything, then I can tune it, because I'm going to buy a tuner later. Well, with that being said, did all that, went through all that. Now keep in mind, with this running rich before, this had a rough idle as well, and it would stall on you occasionally at like stop signs or red lights and stuff. So that was going on. So when I picked it up from them, and it wouldn't pull either. You could mash it to the floor and it would just miss and carry on and all kind of pop and everything. But now it will pull, but once it gets to a certain temperature and gets hot enough, then basically it'll go into engine power reduced mode, and you won't be able to really do anything. You'll have to pull over from the side of the road and let it sit for a minute with the key off, and then you can resume driving for a little bit. It did that for me about 3 times when I brought it home. So needless to say, I haven't drove it since then for that particular reason. It does seem to catch itself and idle a little better now, but it's still really bad as far as running rich and everything else. And what I ended up doing is ended up going and getting a scan tool that I could check live data from. And I checked live data on it, and my short-term and long-term fuel trims are around anywhere from -18 to -20. And that is nowhere close to what they're supposed to be. So that's a big problem, and I don't have the tuner right now. He didn't give me a tuner or anything like that. So basically, I'm gonna have to just deal with that for now, because like I said, there's big changes coming to this, so I'm just not really worried about making it run now. I do miss driving it. I do like driving it. It's just I'm not going to worry and spend too much money and time and effort in making it run now the way it is, because obviously none of this crap is going to be the same. So that's basically where we stand with that. And I have had some questions on when I replaced the shift boot. I had some questions on the shift knob, if you can replace it. I have done a little research on that, and from what I found, you can, only with certain shift knobs, and there's a certain adapter that a company makes, but I could not find it on their website. So I'm not really sure if they just sell it, if you have to like reach out to them and ask them. I'm not sure, because this isn't just a regular screw-on shifter. You pop the cap and then there's a screw and it's actually sitting on splines, which is a huge pain in the ass, and it's really annoying if you ask me, but that's how they did it. It has reverse lock, all that stuff. So I've been trying to do some research, trying to figure something out, and because I know it would help a lot of people, because I'm sure a lot of people wonder that, and like I said, I've been asked a lot of questions on it, so definitely want to try and figure that out. And worst comes to worst, I'll probably end up just throwing a short throw shifter in there and being done with it. But with the reverse lock and all that stuff in there, I get why they made the shifter that way. It's just kind of a pain and annoying. So basically that's where we stand with the car at this point. I didn't really do anything else other than research a lot of parts, and yeah, a lot of parts. So I definitely am looking forward to the build, but I know it's going to be a lot of work, a lot of time involved, but which is fine. So that's basically where we stand with the Cobalt as of right now. The truck definitely has some stuff coming too. Not 100% sure on when that's going to be, when I'm going to be getting stuff for the truck, but I definitely have a lot more ideas for this. But the car pretty much right now has not necessarily pushed itself in front of the truck, but the truck for right now is kind of not necessarily where I want it to be, but I'm okay with where it's at right now, and I'm not pushing real hard to get parts. So basically we're pushing for this right now, and definitely still have some stuff that I want to get for that and do to that. So definitely stick around for that, and definitely stay tuned for this build, because this is going to be pretty legit, I would say. I'd say once this is completely done and everything, this is going to be an extremely fun car. It's going to be a lot better than it is right now, because right now it is, well, I don't even drive it because it runs so crappy. So right now it's just kind of sitting here not doing anything. So once we get those parts and everything, so basically this is just an update for you guys on the car. And like I said, don't forget about the truck, 'cause the truck is nowhere near being done. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, this little update video on the Cobalt. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Check out some of the past videos on the car, on the truck, whatever you like. Hit that subscribe button. Have a great day.